So today we're going to do a little bit of backyard bushcraft. On the way home I stopped by, picked up a couple of handfuls of honeysuckle. I got to give credit to Black Hat Bushcraft, which is Matt Mercer. Thanks for the inspiration on this video. Picked up a few honeysuckles I'm going to make an infusion of. Hopefully the medicinal characteristics of this will help out with a upper respiratory infection I've been dealing with this week. As some natural antibiotic mixed with a little bit of raw honey. Also, that's what the extra pot's for. We make a double boiler and free up some raw honey that I had in the fridge sitting around. Pick these up off the side of the road. If you notice the napkin's a little bit wet, I would suggest if you get any off the side of the road, or unless it's out in the woods or you know it has not come potentially with any herbicide, insecticide, anything like that, I would rinse them off real good before putting them into an infusion. Also got a few blackberries as well. Hopefully they'll taste pretty good. The blackberries aren't showing real great right now. Lack of rainwater, but there are a lot of young blooms still in place that hopefully with some rains coming now that we'll have some bigger berries here soon. You notice looks like we've got a bit of a thunderstorm coming up, which is why I'm doing the backyard bushcraft on the grill as opposed to getting some hot coals and getting it ready on that. And in addition, I got kicked out of the kitchen by the wife who's making a delicious dinner right now. So again, this credits to Matt Mercer with Black Hat Bushcraft. I was not part of the tag in this as I just recently started following him off the recommendation of a good friend, Bill Reese, Instinct Survivalist. But hopefully don't mind me taking up this challenge, and I'll tag 5 friends at the end of it. We're getting a rolling boiling go over here pretty soon. We're going to put the flowers in and let them steep for about 10 minutes and see what it tastes like. I'll probably divide it into 2 separate drinks, one with some honey added and one just with the honeysuckle itself. So stay tuned. One more thing I did want to note is if you are picking these things up in the woods, especially on fence lines and dense bush, I didn't get as big a blackberries as I could have for the same reason. Did not have my snake chaps on today and left the office and picked some of these up straight off the side of the road. Snake bites in Georgia are up about 40 to 50% this year, so if you are in the southeast, do keep that in mind that we did not have much of winter at all. Very mild winter. So the crawlers are out in force. Be very careful where you step, where you reach. Vials of antivenom are running probably about $20,000 a vial, and it takes several vials for a treatment. Do not want that hospital bill, and nor the pain and discomfort going through that. So keep that in mind when you're out foraging and stepping around in the woods, fence lines, tall brush, anything like that. It's worth the extra few seconds to look around and make sure you're not stepping on a copperhead or a rattler. We'll be back. So right now we do have this seeping for about 10 to 15 minutes. Probably will use the leftover for a cold compress after. As mentioned, I will take this into 2 different forms, one with some honey added to the drink and one without, just to sample how different it tastes. It does have kind of a natural honey taste to it anyway, but just want it to be a little bit sweeter on one of them. And working up a little bit of a double boiler here. Melt down some of that honey, that raw honey, to add to it. So hopefully we'll have a delicious concoction here in a few minutes. We do have quite a storm coming up, so hopefully this will work pretty quick. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're done here using my Georgia Bushcraft stainless steel cups to try this out. I've got no honey in this one, and a little bit of honey in this one. The double boiler worked out great. Want to mention, don't ever let the weather that I beat at pretty nasty lightning strike there for a bit. If you can only do it in the kitchen or a backyard bushcraft, don't lose time and effort to try out new things. Go ahead and hit it up. It'll work out in the woods just the same. Don't lose the opportunity to try something out. So thanks again, Matt Mercer, for the idea. We're going to try this out. Let's try no honey first. pretty good. A little watered down version of the nectar that you would get out of it. We'll try the one with honey infused. Definitely sweeter. Brings out the natural nectar flavor a little bit more. Honestly, I think I actually like the watered down version a little bit better. The honey infused have a little bit more aftertaste to it, but you definitely feel the cooling effect on your throat as it's going down. There are a few flavor particles in there. Don't let it turn you on, turn you off. That's just part of it. And I am keeping this to make a cold compress after, just to feel how it feels on the skin. So in the spirit of things, I did want to challenge 5 friends to try this out. No obligation to do so, but if they do have the time. Todd Walker of Survival Sherpa. He's got a great blog and great YouTube channel. A lot of information. He does great work, puts a lot of time and effort into it for our benefit. So a lot of y'all probably have heard of Survival Sherpa. He's a great guy to look up, check out. Deming with Georgia Bushcraft. If you haven't attended some of these events, check out the website. Wonderful events. You definitely don't want to miss out on some of those. They have a YouTube channel as well. Stowell with Stowell Outdoors on his YouTube channel. Great guy. If you're looking for any top of the line bulk saws for a great price, he makes beautiful artwork and it's very functional. I can speak from experience. I have one of his and want more actually. Also like to call out Bobby O'Quinn to try it out. Met Bobby a few years back and he's a great guy to hang out with in the outdoors. He brings his son and daughter to some of the events. Wonderful guy. So I'd like to call him out and challenge, last but not least, Dutch Oven Bill. Sorry about the timing there, Bill. Bill McGee. Great cook, great outdoorsman, very humble, wonderful guy to be around. It's an honor to call all these guys friends, almost like family actually. Love spending time outdoors with these guys and hope they take up all the challenge, but all of them have busy schedules as well. So if they have time, I'm sure they'll try it out. If not, they have a lot of other endeavors to do it. So thanks for checking it out. Matt, one more time, thank you again. Appreciate the inspiration on trying this out.